Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Welcome to my channel, everybody. So I am so excited to do this card. I have this idea in my head, like always, but I'm really hoping that this one comes through. Ooh, let's see. So November 2024's Wednesday Holiday Series video number 3B, meaning this is my fall card. And yes, I'm using one of my retired sets, guys. So we're using Time of Giving. We are going to use this image and its coordinating dies. This is a full-size regular card, not that card plate thing, right? So I'm using some cream because it was pre-cut and I had the pieces and I was like, I want to do this card. So I have 5.5 by 8.5 scored at 4 1/4, and then a coordinating piece of cardstock. I think this is cream. This is 3 3/4 by 5, and then a craft envelope and giving gift dies. So that's what we're using. Wait, it's a distinctive image stamp. It's really pretty. If you want something similar that's current, this autumn leaves has current fall leaves, but there are mini paper pumpkin images, stamps that have similar images leaf-wise. For our sentiment, we're going to be using Grateful from the Iconic Imagery. There's also this leaf here that will work. Not for the die, but you can see I already did my dies. I stamped them in 5 colors: pecan pie, cherry cobbler, pumpkin pie, and old olive, making sure, yes. And I got those die cut. So let's get started. So to start off with, on our piece here, we're going to need to do a little pop. I want to do it in pumpkin pie of color. And what I'd really like to do is take this. Oh, let's get the weathered background stamp. If you don't have weathered, I'm going to tell you, take a dry brush, right? And go like this. In fact, we can just do this. We'll just do this. So this is just a dry brush. And I am going to go like this across the edges, because don't worry about the middle, because you ain't going to see it. We're just going across the edge. I just want that pop of color along the edge. And you just want to go one direction, right? So dollar store or cheap brush from Walmart. You don't want any water on it. That's what all we're doing. We're just getting something that when this is on it, you're going to see that bright pop of orange that's going to go with that leaf, because pumpkin pie is going to be the color, believe it or not, in the center. Okay, so that being done, that one needs to go back in the kitchen and get washed. And I just probably got ink on my fingers, but it's not going to matter. So our next step is going to be stamping on this with our image. So you could do this with one leaf. You could do it with several leaves. You could put several small leaves on a stamp. Let me see. I want to grab my paper pumpkin book here. So if you do paper pumpkin, know that on the paper pumpkin fan, paper pumpkin Facebook, paper pumpkin fan club group thingy on, I know I say thingy all the time. You can download these images. See, here's leaves, right? I think I actually have that one. I know I have that one. Here's some teeny tiny ones. But there have been many leaves that you could use. There are leaves that I wish I did have that I don't have, because when Paper Pumpkin came out, I was not stamping at that time. That they came out after my brother had killed himself, and I was in, I'll be honest with you, I was in purgatory. I put myself there. Yes, And of course, I am never going back. Anyways, like I said, this one, September 2021. I know I have that one. But you can go on there. It's in under files, and you can download. The lovely Miss Leslie sent me these. And every like 3 months they update that. And I need to figure out how to do that myself so I can update it. So we are taking Crumb Cake. It's not one of the colors that I stamped the leaves in, but this is just a base color. I'm going to need my little coaster. I don't know if Jackie realizes how much I use these now. Okay, so we are just going to stamp. And I really should have stamped off. No, I think we're going to be okay. So I want to stamp it that way. We're going to stamp it this way. And then I'm going to turn it this way. And then yeah, it's got to be that way. Do the little leaf there. We want it all over in there. Don't worry about that light being lighter. It's going to come in to actually help us. And I can see here like where we actually need something, and we're just going to mask some stuff off. Let's see. I need would work there. I guess the little leaf is what's going to really work. So that needs some Post-it note, because we just want a little bit further there, because we just need a leaf in there. Oh, that's going to be okay too. Don't worry about it. And we're going to give it a little bit there on the outside. Now I'm going to come in with my itty bitty background. Thinking, do I want to add? I'm going to add a little bit of Crumb Cake to this as well. So stamp off, go around the outside. And just stamp, 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 stamp. And then here, stamp, 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 stamp all over. All right, now the fun part. We are going to stamp, starting with Pumpkin Pie, Grateful. Is it on an ink block? It sure is. We are going to stamp that right in the center here. Yes. Make sure you ink it up really well. Right on top of all of that. Holding it down, making sure I got a good inking, I hope. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So I'm going to move that one aside. Now I have to clean this off every single time. I know, what a pain, right? But there's only one Grateful, and so we just have to roll with it. Next color is going to be Not cherry cobbler, that's for sure. We're going to do 2 in old olive. 1, 2, yeah, 2 in old olive. On each side, we're going to just come off a little bit, or we'll just, I do want it stamped off a little bit like this, right there. Old olive, great. And then 1 above it. Just go for it. Now we're getting those great pops of color. Now we're going to bring in our cherry cobbler, and we're going to pull it this way a little bit, right under the F. Clean it off. And then we're going to add that pecan pie up top. So right above the F, line that L above the F. Oh, so cool. Absolutely love it. I'm not going to close up my ink pads because from here, this is as far as I got in my head. Well, no, that's not true. Look at that. So I can already tell we're going to need to go around the edges. And I'm wondering if I do it in pecan pie or if I do it in crumb cake. I'm thinking pecan pie, so I need to grab the pecan pie. Pecan pie has a little bit of an undertone, I want to say of an orange undertone in it. So let's go ahead and add, yeah, it does. You can kind of see it in there. It has this warmth to it. Really, really pretty. I think it complements the oranges. That's our envelope. We can move that. So let's go around this as well. And then I have all those little leaves that I stamped in these different colors, and we're going to go put them on top of some of these leaves. Look at that. Now I'm starting to think maybe I should speckle this here in some pecan pie. So if I'm thinking it, what we should do it, right? I think so. So let's give this a little clean off. And let's deepen that up a little. And then take a look. Oh, most definitely. And so I do want to go around this. Now I don't want to, I want to try to go into those areas. So I'm just like using the corner here. I'm surprised my little Hank hasn't come out and said, I'm starving. It being that I'm recording on a Sunday and there's no football to run off to, which is really nice. So we're just going to trail our little bits of pecan pie in between there. Oh, so darling. I love this. I love this. Yes. Okay. So now that we have that, oh, it's already so much better. Okay, let's go ahead and get our leaves going into here. So I want to kind of look for, here is, see, there's that one. Now I'm going to try not to use the same leaves again. So I kind of liked the idea of using those two to center, to do the triangle bit with the grateful, right? So we can pull that up completely. Not sure if I want to use that one, but we can add that one there. I'm liking the idea. It's hard to pick these up. That looks really good. I just did all of them once. So even if I just added that one bit there, I could add that there. What if I added that? Ooh, that's good. That's good. I could add that little bit there. Let's see. We can go there. Trying to see if I have a spot I can add this little bit of a leaf to. We could add that green one there. And that's Titi snoring. Okay, maybe we do need to move this one here. This one here. And then that. Let's see. This one. Just trying to figure it out. Might need to put this one here, that one there, that there. Then this one can go here. It's almost like a puzzle, right? Trying to figure out where you can put pieces. I can put, well, I really don't want that there. I'm telling you what, the pecan pie ones may not really work on this that well. But I think I have it. That's where they're all going to go. And I don't, these two, this one that I have left here, this one could go on the inside. But I'm really happy with that. So now the trick is to glue all of those down or to pop them all up on dimensionals. Decisions, decisions, decisions. This one, and that one could go on dimensionals, or I could keep it perfectly flat, and I'm going to go with perfectly flat because I just think so. So let's get these in their proper places, right? And then we have to, depending on their stems, on whether or not they can stay. I think most of the stems are going to have to be cut, but we'll see. Just kind of comes to life with all the leaves on it. Those two are going to definitely need to get fussy cut. Just chop off the edge. Oops, might help to turn it. Yeah, we're going to trim all of that off of the sides. All right. And then one more. Oh, I absolutely love this. There should be two. I got my paper pumpkin, but there's only one and there should be two. I don't know why. We'll have to see what happened. Oh, wow. Simple, 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 but it looks so cool. I do feel like maybe I should die cut this or punch this out with something and make that pop up. So I know I'm looking to see what I have. So give me a second because I may or may not be able to do it. So I'm looking. I'm reaching for the Unbounded Love dies because that's what I'm kind of. I know the iconic imagery is not gonna work here. Those all look I don't have a punch that's going to be able to come in from the side to do that. Darn me. Those are way, way too big. That's too big. And any punch I have won't come in. It'll be cut, it'll be done different at a different angle. So what else might I have? Thinking of dies. See, I know this is not going to work. Nope, that's not going to be big enough either. Maybe this die. I don't know. Why is this one not on a magnetic sheet? I would have to... Yeah, I am not happy with that as far as a die for that. No, 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 and no, and no, and I cannot find something. So we're going to leave it as is. Now that's a disappointing that I don't have something that would work for that at the moment. I mean, it's still, I could put, I don't know. Yeah, it's bugging me, guys. It's bugging me, but I like it still the same. It's just that I wish now that I had we could, I don't have much to stamp on with this color cardstock. I could try to re-stamp this and then die cut, punch this out with something small. Or, hold on, I am going to look for, I have this really old set dies in here that before this is from like eons ago. I don't want circles. I don't know if there's anything in here that can help me. Let's see. There are something that these may help me. These are a lot like the Labeled with Love punch. This little bit. I hate not getting things out. Okay, those little dies might be able to help me. Let's see. Interesting. Looky there. That could do it. Okay, give me a second. And then what am I going to stick behind it? Is this too big? No. Okay. Then I'm going to get something to go behind here. Whatever I back that in, and it's going to be Pumpkin Pie. See, I didn't get too far. It has to be Pumpkin Pie because that's what I did all that coloring with. So a little bit of Pumpkin Pie, right? Oh, look at, do you guys see how much, it's going to be great. So give me a second to die cut this out. I need a little piece of washi tape. Oh, I need to cut this first. So give me a second, guys. We're going to cut this piece first. We need to make it. It just needs a little bit. So this piece, and we need this to be 4 by 5 1/4. Because then it is going to give me enough. So 4 by 5 1/4. Carol, I do love this. So now you see I have a scrap piece to cut this piece, right? So I can run this all through my machine in one go. So that's, where's my cutting mat? Oh, it's right in front of me. We have that. And this, if I turn that this way, this way. It's okay if the other one gets cut off. Okay, give me a sec. Roll my chair back. Crank out my machine there. I Thank goodness I didn't glue anything down yet. We're back. All right. So this now, I don't need to check. I'm just going to go with it because I know this is what it needs. It has started to pour. And I do mean downpour. Like, my husband was like, I need to put the boat back into the garage. He has a little aluminum boat for fishing. And he pulled it out to fix my car, to work on my car. And he had a tarp over it. And it was filling up with water. So he's like, I need to get this thing drained. This was hours ago. Before the rains start coming again. Carefully pull that up. Even though things like washi tape, they can rip your paper. Ask me how I know this. Yes, they can. So there's our grateful. Handy dandy little dies I have not seen in eons. I don't know where the dies are now, but when I was doing card A, I pulled out some, oh, there they are, some old Stampin' Up dies. This is back when I took everything out of their cases and I was putting them in that container, right? And I don't remember, I didn't get the stamp set. I just wanted this part because I thought these were great for scrapbooking, card making too. But really for silhouettes and dark greenery for Christmas cards. And this is, I don't even, oh no, they have pine cones. So I don't remember what set this went to, but it did go with the set, and that's why I purchased the dies. Okay, that's how I pulled out that old magnet, that case of magnetic things. So look at this. Look at how pretty that's going to be. And this then is going to go like that. And our grateful now is going to take center stage. And that will get popped up. Actually, it really doesn't have to, but we could add a little gold behind it, maybe. A little gold, maybe. Ooh, Kathy sent us these. Do we want to do... Oh, I would need wire cutters. I can't do those because I don't have any wire cutters in here. Hank took them. He said he needed to make a mosquito out of a bobby pin. He did. He bent the bobby pin up. So let's see if we do like this. Just do a bird's nest thingy, right? Oh, I have that die that does a bird's nest. I could have done that. Hold on. We're just going to set some behind it and see what if we like the gold. Okay. What if, because I'm just still playing here, what if we took this and we just wrapped it around that. And then I did a bow like down here. What if I did something like that? That almost looks like a little gold chain. I can do that X thing. That's what we're gonna do the X thing over those gratefuls. Yes, that's what we're doing. So I know that we don't start in a straight line because we just did this on that one, right? So move the water bottle. Bring out the frog. Mr. Frog for the assist. Oh, it's drizzling. Yes. So we are going to start like right here. Maybe. definitely needs to be more of an actual angle. It doesn't help when you have new nails anymore. Even when I had nails, it wasn't much of a help because they were acrylic. We want to go at an angle. So right there. Now that I have it, let's secure it down. Make sure it stays where it is. All right, that should hold it. Up. Make our X up in the center. This really wants to be difficult, doesn't it? Okay, we'll just secure you at each step of the way. I can be persistent. There's our X. Now we're going to come into the center. Then we can secure this. All of that because it could not cooperate with me. Mr. Frog fixed you, the guys. Oh yeah, it fixed it. So now we have that. Looks kind of a mess from the back, but now we have it. And when you put that on it, you have that little bit of glistening gold. Oh, yes. Okay, dimensional time, because it definitely is in need of it. Close up that ink pad. Looking for full dimensionals. Need to start a new sheet. One. Two. Gonna have to find out why I did not get my other paper pumpkin. Being Sunday, I can't call them and say, where is it? Right there. Little extra there because we don't want anything happening to it. These are all going onto the floor. I will be sweeping here in a minute when I'm done. Oh, I'm so glad we took the time to add the orange. So this one now, it's going to need a dimensional there and a dimensional there to put the orange in. Its spot. And then we will put this on dimensionals as well. Now the trick is what bits of gold do I have to add to this? And I do have some beaded gold ribbon I got from the dollar store. But I was looking for these half-back gold beads that Phyllis sent me. And I know I saw them in my drawer. But, my goodness, I cannot find them at all. So, we're going to cut some. Because this needs a little bit... I don't know if this will be... It just needs a pop or two. We'll have to see if this will work. So this is like that other ribbon that you guys have seen me use before, right? This, because otherwise I know I don't have any gold. So let's go up. Oops, might have helped. Well, we're not going to use that. We're going to go up this way. Up. We'll see what we think about this. I don't like the ends, so cutting this apart may not really work because it's got these little stringy bits. So I'm going to have to find those half-back gold little pearl bits that Phyllis sent me, because that's what this really needs, and I may not do it at this minute. Those are butterflies. I just know I don't have any. I have gold sequins, but that's not really what I want on there, and I don't want to put something on there I don't really want. So we are going to, oh, we could splatter gold. This gold, though, it does get everywhere, but let's go ahead and do that. Let's add some gold sparkles. Let's just add some gold sparkles. So, okay, now it has gold on it and gold everywhere else. Hopefully not on my little cardigan sweater I have. All right, now let's look at it, because now it's got sparkle. Maybe. Well, when it dries, it will. Hopefully. Yes. Okay. Those are bigger splots, but I can see the sparkle in it. Okay, I'm happy with it now. Yes, it took me a long time, and I just realized I just rolled my tissue paper up in a little ball, but paper pumpkins here, never fear. I have more coming, right? So let's go ahead and get this stamped. And I want to stamp with either, I wanted pumpkin pie, but I don't see it right now. So let's just use the pecan pie and the stamp with the, now I've got a mess. I can't find my stamp. I want the one with the leaves, you know, the pretty one that we just did. There it is. We'll go ahead and use the pecan pie. So we're just going to stamp those leaves, and we're going to stamp just a portion of these, and then from that same time of giving, we're going to stamp thankful back here on the envelope flap, because I don't think it will go over those. So there we have it. In fact, I'm going to add a little bit more of these leaves. Why? Because I can. Yeah, that's the good reason. That's the best reason. We're just going to add it right there. Just going a little farther up. And a little stem. There. So there's our envelope. And where's the card? Oh, there's our card. So I hope you guys like this one. Did we not stamp the inside? Oh my goodness. All right. I've been thrown off big time. So let's go ahead and we're going to stamp. I need to find the pumpkin pie. we need to stamp this way, the leaves. That's in pecan pie. Oh, I see the pumpkin pie has made its way back to me. And we need to stamp Happy Thanksgiving. Now, Happy Thanksgiving, y'all, is from Banner Year. I will show that to you in a minute. My go-to here. Where is it? Did I not pull it out? It's on the chair. This one. Yes, it's retired. I know. These are my personal Thanksgiving cards, everybody. My holiday cards. And I love these things that I have purchased. I hope you love the things that you have purchased. I hope that showing you some of the things that I have purchased that encourages you to go into your stash, bring out those things that you have loved and you have purchased, and give them some attention again, because I think this came out great. Mix it with some new things that you have and see what you can come up with. Because this, now that we added that little pop of pumpkin pie, that made this card. That did it. This, yes, some really old dies, really close to the Labeled with Love punch. Now, if I had been fully prepared, I would have used the Label with Love punch and had it a piece punched out to have done that with. But as I wasn't, and I could not get the punch in there, guys, I had to come up with the backup, and I don't think that came out too bad at all. So thanks for watching. I hope that you like this. If you like my videos and you like what I do, and you're not subscribed, I would ask that you would consider subscribing. Those of you who are subscribed, thank you all so very, very, very much. I appreciate it. I appreciate all those comments. I know it takes time to leave comments, but I want to personally thank you, because every morning when I wake up and I charge my back, I look for those comments. There are a few days when I can't answer immediately those comments because I'm in a rush, or the other day I had to take a wrap that I used for after my abdominal surgery and wrap that around my stomach, and I had to go, and hopefully I charged and it did work, so I can do that. But it is best to lay flat and charge my back. So there are occasions where I don't get to lay flat. Those are very rare. But I do love to answer those comments. It is that connection that I have made with you all that makes doing this so very, very much enjoyable for me. It has filled this void that I didn't know that I had, and I cannot express to you how much doing this means to me. It is something I look forward to each and every day, to come out here and create something, because I just can't wait to share with you. I do love just to create, but the best part is to share and then to find out what you guys think. That is what excites me. It is that I look forward to it every day. You give me that feedback, and thank you all so very much. And please come back and visit me in my wonderland. Bye-bye for now, everybody.